We hope you'll join us for our next giveaway game. Every fan in the arena is getting their own 30 t-shirts. So play your whole family. Folks, don't forget to if you are having an issue anytime needs to be addressed, then please text the word "please" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our desperation will respond and address the concern immediately. Hey, Miami, we still have tickets available for the upcoming weekend. So our movie is and fans, remember to be here.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
So the Nets starting five. Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Pass to Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Claxton with the steal. Now MP. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And here is Hero. Hero draws the double. Pass to Ware. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn with the ball. This team is on quite a run. Here in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Here's Powell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Back to MP. And they double up MP. Thomas finds MP. And it's Miami with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got overwhelmed.
Oh, that's blocked. And stolen by MP. Here's Claxton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Pass to Hero. Down low. Ware, good.
Well, certainly Tyler Hero is never going to be accused of being selfish. If you get yourself open, he is going to find you.
MP with it. 6 points for him. To the paint. Claxton, the pass to MP. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Back to Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 3. MP outside. 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 9.
MP looking solid from there.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. With some changes. Spoelstra wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And make some noise for your Miami Heat dancer.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Porter is out there with Wilson. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's MP in at the point. Mitchell passes to Hawkes. Here's Larson. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Larson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
MP against Mitchell. Here's MP. Another miss by MP.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He picked up 54 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
And Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Brooklyn.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Here's Mitchell, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Johnson, a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Nets leading by 6. Here's MP. Johnson outside. MP inside. Covered by Mitchell. MP high post. The kick out to Williams. And the Nets another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Adebayo passes to Hawkes. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Claxton. MP against Mitchell. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Clowney. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Off the run, the rebound by the Nets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion.
Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
Close in, no stopping MP.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball. Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Team foul number 4. 1. Tyler Hero.
That's good from Hero. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Brooklyn Nets.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal. All right, guys, let's swing. And that's all for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Let's turn our attention now to the sideline for the latest on Michael Porter Jr. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Nets head athletic trainer. He said there's a bit of weakness in the wrist area, but so far no sign of any broken bones. He won't return for the rest of this game, and he's likely to miss a few more after that. We'll see how he bounces back, guys.
Allie, thanks as always.
Yeah, these bumps and dings happen to everybody in this league, but he'll get treated, and hopefully we'll see him soon.
And it's Mitchell missing. Nets leading by 7. Inside. And it's swapped. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Hero. Latrey. Again, the miss by the Heat.
It started out this half ice cold. 0 for their first 3.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. On the top of the key.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Thomas kicks to MP. To the inside. Left side, Williams. And they double up MP. Outside for Thomas. Clock is at 3. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Mitchell wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's MP. They get it again. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Pass to Ware. Outside, Hero. Good on the triple. Hero's got 12.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin,
and another one.
And in terms of first-year players, he is one of the most high-volume scorers in league history. He's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie.
Yeah, you just get the sense there is so much more in store for this young talent. The sky is the limit. MP, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
The jump hook. Another shot. And Claxton with the layup. 6 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Wiggins drawing the double team. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Whitehead with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be on.
7-4 for the Nets. We've got Wilson. Demon's out there with MP. And it's Wolf in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Powell. Here's Ware. Knocks down the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Miami's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Wiggins. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Thomas pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And talk
about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
MP inside. Covered by Mitchell. And down it goes.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And Miami making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. Here's Hero. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Mitchell against MP. MP sets the screen for Thomas. Williams outside. And they double up MP. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc.
This is a big trip for a young player. Can MP deliver?
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Now, this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Mitchell outside. And he does not hit. Now, here's MP. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hawkins. Let's lose a 3. MP rips down the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Making it a 2-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn, MP. 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. The 3 goes down.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
Whoa, 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 whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Oh, I'm just asking about the game plan, MP. No shade intended.
Right. Game plan's the same as every night. We play to our strengths, and my scoring is one of our strengths. I get buckets, we win. Simple formula, easy to replicate. How about you look for it a little bit closer next time?
Eyes peeled, MP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kevin, back to you.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our